Hey guys, my name is JC with 559 Mobile Detailing.
And it's Diego with DGL Detailing.
And today we're doing a 20-minute detailing challenge.
All right, guys. Who does what, JC?
Okay. For us, we have our detailing. What do you think? How do we work on this?
He does what I don't do, and I do what he doesn't do. So when it comes to washing the vehicle, there's a list, and in order for that to get checked off, if he does one thing, I do the other. If he doesn't, I do it. So we know what has to get done right away. We rinse the vehicle, pre-wash it, we get the wheels knocked out, we get the paint knocked out, then we go in for the contact wash. Whoever does what, we go from there.
Now, Diego, I saw you do the 2-bottle technique, bro. Can you break that down? Or what is it and why do you do it?
Okay, the 2-bottle technique is I got in one spray bottle high pH level alkaline cleaner, and the other one is just simply wheel and tire cleaner. So on the wheels, I spray them simultaneously to help break down road debris, brake dust, all that. And then on the paint, I spray the alkaline cleaner as well to help with the road grime and a pre-wash.
Now, I noticed there's no real communication between you guys. Did that come with experience, or is there beef between you two?
He don't speak English, and it's like I'm still trying to figure out his language. He's trying to figure out mine.
Yeah, there'd be times where there'd be some details where we could literally not talk throughout the whole detail and still get the job done.
Yeah.
Now, we're detailing in a tight area, man. Do you guys try to avoid these type of areas, or you just make it work?
It's not preference. It's not something that we recommend or we prefer. But when the job has to get done, by any means necessary, we get it done.
Yeah, even if it's in tight spots. Sometimes we just gotta adjust and make it happen.
Working in tight spots. Have you guys ever had someone hit your cones or tell you, hey, get out of the way? Anything like that?
I mean, there'd be a lot of people, like you've seen right now when we're doing the video, someone yelled out the window. There's people that have ran over our cones in the past. It's just a little bit of everything going on.
Now, does this happen a lot where people come and ask you questions? For example, Diego, there's a guy who just kind of creeped up on you. What did he ask you?
Well, he wanted to fight, and I was like, hey man, look, just get a detail instead. No, well, he inquired about a detail. He wanted to know what were our services and what we offered. He explained what he needed. He needed a shampoo and an interior on his leather conditioning. So I gave him a business card and sent him on his way. He'll be calling me pretty soon for a detail.
Yeah.
How about you, JC? Do you have a lot of people coming up to you?
Yeah, every time we're at a location, people always seem to come up to us. We don't mind stopping and giving them a little bit of information, but we just gotta cut it to a certain amount of time and not lose track of time on our detail.
Now, there was an issue. There's a puddle, a lot of water on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
JC, how does that affect the detail?
Well, we don't like stepping in water. We don't like the hoses splashing the car with the dirty water, so we just gotta be a little cautious with the water on the side of the concrete.
You guys ever work on dirt, mud, rocks? How do you feel about it, Diego?
We worked in those type of conditions. Highly do not recommend. They suck.
Yeah.
The mud splashes back up on the car, or you're working in a dusty area, and it creates mud, and then it's just not fun overall. Your feet get wet, muddy. The car, you have to be careful. It's not something I like doing.
Yep, it's not comfortable detailing those type of scenarios right there.
Got it. Now, 20 minutes. You guys knocked it out in 23 minutes. Is that you guys were on it? Is that normal? Or you guys think you guys could have done better?
Hey, look, that guy came to talk to me.
Yeah.
We got to account for that. We got to account for you in the way. Like, move, Reyes. We're trying to get by. Just stuff like that, man. So I say it was 20 minutes. You added on 3 minutes. I don't know.
Yep. I definitely feel like we could have got it done a little faster if we're both just on it a little bit better.
Plus, I'm watching out for the road. I'm not trying to get hit, all that.
Yeah. All right, and before we continue, I want to show love to one of my detailing customers. Let me show you what he does. Follow me on.
All right, JC, for people who don't know, man, how long have you had this customer?
So this is a very good friend of mine. We've been knowing each other since we were kids. So he's always been showing love, and we always like to show love back.
Hey, JC, between us, bro, he ever cheat on you on the detail?
No. He never. I mean, he could do his own details. He likes doing his own detailing, but whenever he needs us to come through, we come through for him.
All right, man. So walk us through. What do we have on this side over here?
All right, so he does a little bit of everything. He sells graffiti supplies, so if you need any graffiti supplies, come check him out. And then here's an example of some of his custom work that he provides. Right here, we're in the back of his shop, and he does custom apparel and digital printing. If you need anything, go hit him up on Instagram.
One thing a lot of new detailers do is they take forever on their first detail.
Yep.
What are some tips, 1 or 2 tips from both of you that how to speed it up for new detailers? Because I know some new detailers, they take 4 or 6 hours on the detail because they're trying to learn. What advice do you have for them, JC?
My advice will be to just stick to a routine and do the routine every day till it gets comfortable, until it just comes up to your mind every time you're getting to that position right there.
What about you, Diego?
If you're going for results and those results take longer to get to, I would figure out a compromise. Like, that's why it's very important to talk to a customer and see where their expectations lie with the detail before you get started. That way, if the shampoo, for instance, the carpet, the stains aren't coming out and you're going and going and going and going, well, maybe they're not too concerned about the stains coming out completely, but as long as you diminish them and, you know, lightly get rid of them, then you guys both can be happy. You're not spending all day and they're happy with the results.
One thing I noticed is that every customer has a specific area they focus on, right?
Yeah.
This customer right here, what do you think is his thing that he loves? What does he focus on?
I think he will focus more on the paint. I think he will focus more on the paint. You know, he has nice rims, so definitely the rims. Always know what the customer is looking for, so that way you could address those problems first.
Now, how do you know what they want? Do you ask them, or do you tell them after the detail, hey, let me know? Or do you just have to wait until they call you and be like, hey, you missed this spot, that spot, for next time?
Okay.
So how do people get to know their customers like that?
I say communication is key. You always got to communicate with your customers. When we first pull up to a location, I always like to go around with the client around his vehicle, so that way I can see what are his main interests in.
Got it. What about you, Diego? How can someone get to know their customers' pet peeves?
You do a walk around, you ask them what are their main concerns, what are they looking to achieve, and then you guys come to an agreement and a solution. That way you guys are both, you know, satisfied with the job.
All right, guys, and this is how we detail as a team.
Do you guys like detailing solo, or do you like working as a team? Comment down below.
And if you guys need a detail in Fresno or Clovis or all surrounding areas, go ahead and shoot us a message down below.
I'm Diego with DGL Detailing.
And I'm JC with 559 Mobile Detailing.
Peace.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.